There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Get this. Deontay Wilder retirement hangs on a coin flip as options dry up. Deontay Wilder retirement rumors continue to swirl as the big puncher heavyweight prepares to coin flip his decision. The 36-year-old stated that he would leave his future in boxing at the hands of ayahuasca, a South American psychoactive brew. This intention means a 50-50 chance of whether Wilder makes a comeback or not. Linked to a big money pay-per-view fight with Andy Ruiz, Wilder still has options in the sport, but they are drying up fast. If Wilder takes the Ruiz fight, a win over the Mexican could lead to a potential clash with Anthony Joshua or Alexander Usyk. There's plenty to play for in the sport should the Deontay Wilder retirement flip go way of the sport. However, Wilder seems delusioned with how he got treated for screaming allegations at Tyson Fury for months. After the second heavyweight fight in February, Wilder was adamant something went wrong and something was going on with Tyson Fury to allow him to beat him. But during the build-up to the trilogy fight, Wilder chose silence and did not repeat those claims in any official capacity. Let me stop there because this is a writer. Let me start counterpunching. One, Deontay Wilder's options are not drying up. If anything, they're opening up. His options are opening. Yes, Andy Ruiz. Honestly, I don't even think that's an avenue. Let's be real. You know what I mean? Because it's just Andy. I don't see Andy trying. Andy is not consistent. Andy is not concrete. He's not, I don't see him doing that. I don't. But you have Anthony Joshua, you have Robert Helenius, you have Charles Martin. You have a lot of fights that could be done, that could be made. And it's up to Wilder if he chooses that. He's a rich man. He doesn't have to do it. And I think him taking this ayahuasca, newfound evidence, the more I read about it, the more I hear other people do it, the more it's like, hey, the man wants to be at peace. I'm with Johnny Nelson. I think Johnny Nelson took it. Okay. As we know, a couple days ago, I posted a video about Johnny Nelson supporting Deontay Wilder in taking that drug because he wants to, whatever is going on with him, to vanish. But let me tell you something. What's going on with Wilder is still the rumors of narratives that people that claim to support Wilder created. While Wilder was down, instead of allowing him to heal, instead of allowing him to get his mind mentally wrapped around a defeat, what did those motherfuckers do? They posted video after video after video of narratives that supported that Tyson Fury cheated instead of giving support where it was needed. Bars, right? All these channels were, well, look at the gloves and this, that, and the referee, the water, and the Martin Carefoot, they're opening, and then see, when you hear all that, you get more interested in what the other fighter did to beat you illegally than what he did to beat you in reality. And I think that what's bothering Deontay Wilder now, because when you hear all these people in support and they have convinced you that a guy's cheated, and then you fight him again and he does the same damn thing to you in the next fight, I think it's maybe a clash, or he's kind of torn in between thoughts. So he might need some damn ayahuasca, because you believe lies for damn near over a year. Okay, they fought in February of 2020. That's over 2 years ago, when he took his first L from Tyson Fury. And he was, beat up like he was, you know, and then everybody was lying to this man, telling them things. When I mean lying, I mean telling them things that I don't think they believe. They wanted him to believe that because we didn't have any fights anyway. You have to understand, because a pandemic hit the world. So somebody had to say something or talk about something. You know, so it was a perfect thing to hold on to at a time strange as that. Okay? But as far as Wilder went, it did not help him. And anybody that listened, anyone that listened, I said, what if you guys are wrong? Where and how does that help Wilder prepare for the next fight? Now, I appreciate what Malik Scott did or what he attempted to do with Wilder, but I think he fought out of rage and anger, and I don't think he had the peace behind that. He missed that puzzle of peace to make him rest good at night instead of being a driven, crazy David Goggins type cat. Then when he gets in the ring, he's gassed out because all he did was train and meditate and think about someone cheating him, whereas he should have been training, worried about defense, worried about this guy hitting him and touching him like he did the second fight, the rematch. Okay, so there's a lot of things that he's dealing with right now. So it may be a good idea, you know, just to do something unorthodox, because he's an unorthodox guy anyway, right? The one-handed champion, that's what I call Wilder. But with that one hand, that's the plan, okay? But options, they're drying up. No, they're not drying up. Because if Alexander Usyk is still fighting in war for the next 6-7 months or how long, okay, Anthony Joshua needs somebody to fight. That's the fight that we wanted to see anyway. That could be the next return, the opportunity to get back into the ring. You know what I mean? That's if Deontay Wilder plans to or chooses to. But again, he's rich, so he doesn't give a shit about any of that. But I think he's taking that antidote to get peace. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this article that I read about Deontay Wilder and his retirement. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.